guys, I'm really happy to see you again today, and I'm going to show you my foundation routine. It is not what I wear every day because I don't like to wear foundation every day. Most of the days I would simply wear a BB cream and that's enough for an everyday look, and the body got time for this. I'm simply showing you what I do when I go out and I feel like wearing a little bit more makeup than usual. You will see that there's quite a few steps in this routine, but for example, if you don't need to apply liquid foundation, you don't have to. If you feel like you don't have to apply any powder because your face is already very dry and you like the glowy finish that your foundation brings you, perfect. By all means, you need to customize your makeup. You need to feel comfortable with what you wear. If you want to know more about my foundation routine, please keep watching. Bye. Okay, so before I start, I have put a bit of moisturizer on my face. I'm going to switch directly to foundation. I'm using today my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This is the new edition. It's supposed to keep you matte and poreless. It is supposed to help you avoid to put a primer before you put your foundation, which is perfect because I usually don't wear any. So for my foundation, usually I use a brush. You could use your fingers as well, but I feel like when I put my foundation with my fingers, it doesn't blend as easily and the result is not as flawless as it should. I have two favorites. I have this one here, which is from Makeup Forever. It is called the Straight 108 brush. I like this one because it gives me a better coverage and it's also quite large, so it doesn't take me forever to put my foundation. I like this one also when I want a little bit less coverage. This one is called the Duo Fiber brush and it's from Sigma. It's called the F50. The foundation is really easy to apply with this brush because it helps to blend everything and it covers a large area at the same time, which takes less time. But using a fluffy brush like that will not provide as much coverage as this one, for example. I'm gonna start with this foundation. I've been using this foundation for a month now and I really like it. The only problem that I find is that it doesn't have a little pump and it would be a lot easier to apply. But hey, nobody's perfect. So I apply this foundation by putting about this much on my hand. Today I'm going to use this brush because I'm going to wear red lips, and when I wear red lips I like to have quite a full coverage on my face. So I'm dipping my brush and simply apply it on my face. When you apply your foundation, it's really important that you also apply it towards here. I'm not saying you should fully put some foundation on there, but you still need to take your brush and bring it towards your ears. Also, you do not want to have this very ugly line that you could have if your foundation is a bit different from your neck. So you need to remember to always drag some foundation on your neck as well. When you're done with one area, you can move to the other one.
Be first, don't trust anyone. What?
I usually put just a little bit under my eyes, but because I'm going to wear concealer, I don't have to really focus my attention on this area when I apply my foundation. When you feel like you've put enough foundation on your face, I still take the same brush and I simply put it on my face like that, a bit everywhere, just to make sure that everything sits on my face properly and everything is blended as well. And don't forget to focus on the edges. Done! We are now moving to concealer. If you've been watching my videos before, I think you know which one I'm going to use. Sorry. I really like this Revlon Photoready concealer. I like it because it is a stick and it sets on my face very easily. It's very easy to blend as well, and it doesn't crease in the little lines that you could have around this area, which is a big plus. I'm simply going to use it under my eyes. So the goal of a concealer is to correct any darkness you could have, any change of colors you could have on your face. But also under your eyes, the goal is to flatten any shadows you could have. I usually apply it with my fingers I drag the product to make sure that it goes everywhere, and then I blend it simply by gently tapping with my finger. This concealer is slightly lighter than my face, and it helps to highlight this area. I'm using my finger again. I make sure that the product is spread everywhere, and I tap my finger gently. We are now moving to powder. You will find that when you put foundation on, when you really want a full coverage, everything will be the same color on your face. So your face will tend to look quite flat. We do not want that. We will now try to bring a little bit more highlights and shadows. One area that you want to highlight on your face is your eye area. So for this reason, I have a different powder that I use under my eye because it is much lighter than the powder I use on my face. For this area, I have a special powder. I like it because it is a loose powder. It won't look cakey in this area. I like to use it with my e.l.f. brush. I take a little bit of the product. Now I'm going to put some powder on my face. I like to use a big fluffy brush like that. This is the Sigma F25 brush. And I'm going to use my Stay Matte Rimmel powder. And I think I've paid something like $6 or $7 for it, and I really like it.
Don't go wrong, think twice.
I forgot to mention something. If you have more imperfections that you want to hide, you can use some concealer on your redness. I think that this Maybelline foundation really does a good job in covering the imperfections that I have, and I don't think that I need to cover much more. Before you put your powder on, you need to put some concealer on the areas you want to hide. We are done with the face products, and now I'm going to apply a little bit of lipstick, and I'll see you soon. I am back, and this is the finished look. I hope that this video was helpful, and I really hope that you've enjoyed it. If you have, don't hesitate to like this video. You can also subscribe to my channel and you'll see more videos coming. For now, I'll see you next time. Bye!